The Mongolian Death Worm is one of the most terrifying and elusive cryptids in the world. Believed to dwell deep within the sands of the Gobi Desert, this creature has captivated imaginations with tales of its deadly powers and otherworldly appearance. Despite numerous expeditions and extensive local lore, no physical evidence of the creature has ever been found, but it remains a fascinating and chilling part of Mongolian folklore. The origins of the Mongolian death worm, known locally as olgoy, meaning large intestine worm due to its thick, red, intestine-like appearance, are deeply embedded in Mongolian folklore, particularly among the nomadic tribes who have inhabited the Gobi Desert for centuries. For these nomads, the death worm is more than just a creature. It represents the unpredictable, often deadly dangers of the harsh desert landscape. According to folklore, the olgoy emerges from beneath the sands, particularly during the scorching summer months, and is both feared and respected for its reputed lethality. Traditional stories recount how the death worm can kill animals and humans with a mere touch, releasing an electric shock or spraying venom that causes instant death. These characteristics have contributed to the worm's legendary status, as nomads pass down stories of encounters with this deadly creature. The death worm is often seen as a bringer of misfortune, with sightings or encounters regarded as ominous signs of potential disaster. In Mongolian culture, the death worm holds a role similar to that of mythical creatures in other indigenous traditions, acting as a guardian of its territory. Some accounts suggest that the worm is a protector of the desert, discouraging humans from venturing too deeply into the land. The creature's reputation for sudden, deadly attacks serves as a cautionary symbol, reinforcing a deep respect for the desert's mysteries. For generations, the legend of the olgoy has not only fueled fear, but also underscored a respect for nature's hidden dangers, preserving the Gobi's wild and untamed spirit. The Mongolian death worm's physical description is as unsettling as its name, with accounts depicting a creature that seems almost otherworldly in appearance and abilities. The creature is often described as being between 2 to 5 feet long, roughly the size of a large snake, and is said to have a thick cylindrical body, similar in shape to a sausage or a large intestine, hence its local name. Its skin is unusually described as a deep red, reminiscent of raw flesh or blood, a detail that adds to its ominous reputation among those who claim to have seen it. The death worm is also said to be covered in a slime or mucus-like secretion, which some believe aids its movement through the desert sands, or may have a toxic quality. What truly sets the Mongolian death worm apart from other desert creatures are its alleged supernatural abilities. According to local lore, the worm can deliver a powerful electric shock to its prey, allowing it to kill from a distance. Some accounts describe the creature raising a section of its body out of the sand before discharging the shock, a behavior that adds to its already intimidating reputation. This electric shock has been compared to the shock given by an electric eel, although no known desert-dwelling creature is capable of such an attack, leading scientists to view this as one of the more implausible aspects of the legend. Another widely feared ability attributed to the death worm is its capacity to spray a venomous substance that causes immediate, often fatal paralysis. Local tales say that the worm can spit venom several feet, targeting animals or humans with deadly accuracy. Some describe the venom as so corrosive that it can eat through flesh almost instantly, leading to a quick and agonizing death for those who come into contact with it. The combination of these lethal abilities has made the Mongolian death worm a source of terror for locals, and a creature that most Mongolian nomads avoid at all costs. Its bizarre attributes have intrigued researchers and cryptozoologists who question whether any real-life animal could possess such traits. While the electric shock is scientifically improbable for a terrestrial creature, some speculate that the venom-spitting ability could be inspired by real animals, such as the spitting cobra, which projects venom to defend itself. However, the death worm's alleged corrosive effects and its unique combination of abilities remain unexplained by known biology, leaving the creature as both a scientific curiosity and a powerful symbol of the unknown. Sightings and eyewitness accounts of the Mongolian death worm are rare but detailed, originating mostly from Mongolian nomads who claim to have encountered the creature in the remote areas of the Gobi Desert. These stories often carry a sense of urgency and fear, as those who have seen the creature describe it as an instant harbinger of death. Eyewitnesses typically recall encounters during the hottest months of summer, when the death worm is said to emerge from beneath the sand, appearing suddenly and vanishing just as quickly. This unpredictability adds to the sense of danger surrounding the death worm, as locals are never sure when or where it might appear. One of the earliest Western mentions of the Mongolian death worm came from the famed explorer and naturalist Roy Chapman Andrews, who led expeditions in Mongolia in the 1920s. Although Andrews himself never witnessed the creature, he recorded numerous stories from locals who spoke of a venomous intestine-like worm that lurked beneath the sands. Andrews noted that these stories were taken seriously by the locals, who treated the worm with great fear and respect. Despite Andrews' skepticism, his documentation of these accounts helped spread the death worm legend beyond Mongolia, introducing the West to this terrifying creature. In more recent years, cryptozoologists and explorers have traveled to Mongolia to seek out first-hand accounts from those who have claimed to encounter the death worm. One well-known report describes an encounter in which a local herder saw the creature emerge from a dune and strike a camel with its deadly electric shock, allegedly killing the animal instantly. Another story tells of a group of travelers who encountered a dead animal bearing signs of unusual burns and swelling, which they attributed to the death worm's corrosive venom. Though these stories remain unverified, they have fueled further intrigue and speculation about the creature's existence and abilities. Many locals remain reluctant to speak openly about the death worm, fearing that discussing it might somehow invoke its presence. The scarcity of sightings and the reluctance to speak about it publicly contribute to the aura of mystery surrounding the creature. Those who do claim to have encountered it emphasize the intense fear they felt in its presence, describing it as a silent but deadly force, capable of appearing and disappearing at will. Whether or not these sightings are genuine, the Mongolian death worm has embedded itself deeply in the cultural psyche of the region, becoming a symbol of the unseen dangers that lurk in the vast and unforgiving desert. The Mongolian death worm has drawn the attention of numerous cryptozoologists and researchers intrigued by its terrifying reputation. Several expeditions have ventured into the Gobi Desert in search of the creature, yet each has returned without concrete evidence. In 1990, Czech cryptozoologist Ivan Makurl conducted one of the most famous expeditions after hearing local accounts of the death worm. He organized a team to study the region using both conventional tracking methods and experimental tools like seismic equipment and ground-penetrating radar to detect underground movement. Makurl's team found no evidence of the death worm, but his expedition attracted international attention, bringing new life to the legend. In 2005, the television series Animal X launched another expedition, interviewing locals and exploring potential habitats for the creature. Like previous attempts, the Animal X team was unable to locate any trace of the death worm, but they gathered numerous stories and gained insight into the fear and respect locals hold for the creature. While mainstream science largely dismisses the death worm as folklore, some researchers have proposed theories to explain its possible existence. One theory suggests that the death worm could be a species of unknown reptile or amphibian adapted to desert life. Although no known desert animal exhibits the electric shock or venomous spitting capabilities attributed to the death worm, it is conceivable that a unique species with highly specialized survival mechanisms could exist in the vast Gobi Desert. Another theory is that the death worm could be a species of amphisbaenian, a group of burrowing, legless reptiles found in various desert environments. Although amphisbaenians lack the deadly abilities attributed to the death worm, their unusual appearance and underground lifestyle could account for some of the legend's details. Nevertheless, without a specimen or more concrete evidence, the death worm remains a mystery in both scientific and cryptozoological circles. Other explanations include the possibility of mirages or heat waves causing visual distortions in the desert, making ordinary objects or animals appear larger or more menacing than they are. Additionally, locals' accounts might be influenced by cultural storytelling traditions, where mysterious encounters are often given supernatural explanations. The Mongolian death worm has left a lasting cultural impact, inspiring fascination both within Mongolia and internationally. It's appeared in numerous books, documentaries, and TV shows, fueling the curiosity of cryptid enthusiasts and paranormal investigators. In the West, the death worm has become a popular subject on shows like Destination Truth and Monster Quest, where teams of researchers attempt to capture evidence of cryptids and mysterious creatures. Although these shows have yet to find any conclusive evidence, they've helped spread the legend of the Mongolian death worm far beyond Mongolia. The creature has also become a popular figure in video games, movies, and literature, often portrayed as a monstrous sand-dwelling predator. In these portrayals, the death worm takes on a mythic, almost legendary status as a cryptid capable of remarkable destruction. This media attention has cemented the Mongolian death worm's place in the world of cryptids, where it stands alongside Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and other famous legends. The Mongolian death worm remains one of the world's most chilling cryptids, combining elements of fear, mystique, and cultural pride. While modern science has yet to provide concrete proof of its existence, the tales surrounding the Olgoi Korkoi continue to thrive, passed down through generations of Mongolian nomads and shared widely in Western media. For cryptid enthusiasts, the death worm represents an exciting challenge, a creature waiting to be discovered in one of the world's most unforgiving landscapes. Whether the death worm is a misidentified creature, a supernatural phenomenon, or simply a symbol of the desert's dangers, it continues to captivate imaginations around the world. As long as the mystery persists, the Mongolian death worm will remain a powerful reminder of the unknown wonders and terrors that may still exist within the Earth's most isolated places.